Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Islam is a religion and way of life that forbids terrorism and that forbids any and all forms of evil and transgression and wickedness. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, so it's upon the one who accuses Islam of terrorism and accuses Islam of encouraging indiscriminate killing and warfare and brutality, to the onus of proof is upon him. However, I'm going to very briefly discuss from the Quran the source of Islamic enlightenment, the source of the religion, which is the Quran and the authentic hadith narrations of the Prophet ﷺ regarding some of these matters. And we'll look at one ayat where Allah the Almighty says in the Quran, من أجل ذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفس بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا. Allah the Almighty mentions in the Quran, because of that, we ordained for the children of Israel, or the children of Israel, that if anyone killed a person, not in retaliation of murder, or to spread mischief in the land, it would be as if he killed all of mankind. And if anyone saved their life, it would be as if he saved the life of all of mankind. This is what the Quran teaches. This is what the holy book of the Muslims teaches us. It teaches us that compassion, and it teaches us that violence is not the way to resolve our issues, and that indiscriminate violence and killing and warfare and terror is not the way of the prophets and messengers. And first and foremost, that in accordance with that, that is the way of the prophets and messengers. We don't hear of any of the prophets and messengers being people of terror and people of spreading fear, but rather they spread the belief in the oneness of God and called all of mankind to come back to the worship of God and God alone. This is the message of Islam. It is a message that goes against the bloodshed that we see that's being, the blood that's being spilled all around the world. We see in so many situations, we hear people doing terrorist attacks, strapping bombs upon them, killing themselves, killing women and children, killing the elders, killing anyone indiscriminately. This is not from Islam. So this methodology that you see from people like those extremists who carry out these acts know for sure that that has nothing to do with Islam. And this is not the message of Islam and the picture of Islam that is accurate, no matter what the media, no matter what those people who dislike Islam, no matter what those people who are against Islam and try to distort the message, whether they be Muslim or non-Muslim, regardless of the picture they try to portray, this is against Islamic belief and creed. Allah also mentions in the Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُونُوا قَوَامِينَ لِلَّهِ شُهَدَاءَ بِالْقِسْطِ. Allah mentions, O you who believe, so this is addressing the believers in the Islamic monotheism, stand out firmly for Allah as just witnesses. So a believer has to be just, even if it's against him, his or herself. And let not the enmity and hatred of others make you avoid justice. SubhanAllah. This is what Islam teaches. This is the message of Islam, and why Islam discourages terror and terrorism and those people who try to hijack the Islamic religion and distort the message with their evil and wicked doings. And in one, I'm just going to mention one hadith narration out of the many we could find. We can find many verses of the Quran that encourages us to have justice, encourages us to patient. It encourages us to kindness. It encourages us towards kindness. And we'll find many hadith, many narrations of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that also encourages us to do. And this is a hadith narration on Jarir ibn Abdullah radiyallahu anhu. So this was narrated by Jarir ibn Abdullah, who was a companion of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من يحرمي الرزق يحرمي الخير كله. That the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessing be upon him, he said that whoever forbids or tries to prohibit prohibit kindness, acting with kindness and gentleness, then all good has been prohibited from them. They will be prohibited from good. And this gives you an idea about the Islamic message, that Islam is a religion that encourages the middle path. And it is a religion which encourages kindness and good manners and good moral values. And with that being said, that it is imperative that we look at Islam for what it is, not for the portrayal that we find from some individuals who have deviated, some individuals who have tried to distort the message of Islam and tried to distort the message and the meaning of the sacred text of Islam. And I ask Allah the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil, and give all those who watch this video guidance to the truth. And any mistakes I made were from myself, and anything good I said was from Allah, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, the only one worthy of worship, who was not a man, who was not a spirit, who was not an angel, who was not begotten, nor was he begotten,